Yeah.
4 old boots by the back step, laces lost in the clay. Hammer in hand, Monday calls, don't let it waste away. Tuning up the truck with a torn up tune. Sun's out early, soaking in that June. Knuckles crack, coffee black, pushes on the wire. Just another morning, grease beneath these tires. You talk high rises, I talk low lines. Both of us waiting just to punch our time. Can you feel these callous hands holding up your town? If you never see me, do you think I'm just breaking ground? Am I what you're standing on, or just passing by? Come on! La 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 la. Tell me, are you seeing eye to eye? La 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 la. Tell me, are you seeing eye to eye? Did you dream about steel or just the drive? Are you counting on hope or just counting miles? See, got scars from summers to rains and crows. You got numbers in pockets, I wear dirt on my clothes. Let it ride, let it ride. Shirts torn, tongue burned, still spinning that wheel. Who's laughing last when you see what's real? Can you feel these callous hands holding up your town? If you never see me, do you think I'm just breaking ground? Am I what you're standing on, just passing by? La la la, tell me, are you seeing eye to eye?
Yeah. You think you know better? Wait till you hear this. Come on! Sweating through another June, back tires digging in mud. Old man by my shoulder, sunburn on his neck. He'd spit at a textbook, shove a shovel in my hand. Boy, this field will teach you what the city won't understand. My granddaddy's tractor taught me more than your college degree. That's all I need. Hell, that's all I need. Splinters and diesel, damn near lost a thumb. He always said, take your time, don't trust no shortcut, son. Late nights under that porch roof, stories cut with the wind. Didn't care for big words, just made do with what we had in our skin. My granddaddy's tractor taught me more than your college degree. That's all I need. Yeah, oh, that's all I need. Ooh. talking to you, fresh out, button up and proud. Got a desk, got a view, but not a damn clue about this crowd. You look down that nose, but you couldn't plant this road. My education's muddy boots and raising my hoe. My granddaddy's tractor taught me more than your college degree. That's all I need. Hell, that's all I need. Oh, la, la, oh, la, la, yeah. Sun's gone down behind a line of old pine. I'll tell you one more time, my granddaddy's tractor suits me just fine. Sun's on the rise, coffee perking slow, hands on the table, boots on the floor. Out the window, the fields call my name. Out here, nothing much ever needs to change. I wake up early, watch the mist roll down, fix the tired tractor, then drive to town. Folks at the diner all know my kin. I tip my hat, they ask how I've been. Old stains under each fingernail. Learned to wrench tools from Dad in a pail. My grandpa's lesson said, son, just try to look a man square, meet him eye to eye. Around here, nobody's keeping tallies or scores. You work till you're tired, then work a bit more. Some folks pass through talking big or fine, but I trade their smarts for this peace of mind. Ain't got much learning, but I know what matters. Love and the land and the shape of the weather can't teach these hands, or the rough country can. Yeah, I know what matters. Mama cooks supper with what we could grow. Truth in her voice more than books could show. Got no degrees hanging up on my wall, but none of them tell me how hard you can fall. I've been looked down on, called simple and plain, but those talking heads never hauled in my grain. School teaches numbers and words to recite, but nobody teaches you sleeping outside. Sometimes I wonder if I'm missing out, but the quiet fields hush every doubt. I measure success by a roof, by some friends, and rest my head easy when the work day ends. Ain't got much learning, but I know what matters. Love and the land and the shape of the weather can't teach these hands. red clay, sun is crawling up slow. Last night's fire still clinging to my clothes. Broken bottles in the bed of my old Chevy. Told my mama I'd be different, but you know me. Hands trembling, reaching for the strong stuff. Counting up regrets with the dawn on my face. Standing in the kitchen, coffee stank confession. You ask me who I'm fighting, baby, it's just me. Steel-toed mercy, stumbling on hope. Pacing empty hallways, trying not to choke. You say you want honesty, you say you want truth. Did time on my knees, but Sunday's coming soon. I might be hell-bound, but heaven knows I'm real. Broken bones and borrowed time, spinning on this Ferris wheel. Painted by my failings, tattered but I feel. I might be hell-bound, but heaven knows I'm real. Heaven knows, heaven knows. Gravel in my laughter, your faith in the mud. Cussing out the preacher tattooed in my blood. Trade a scripture for whiskey, meditate. Derotion every time lost the boy's side. That's ain't deep holding on. You keep moving in my world, you know a twist. Any little reads, world set I line. Hacky rolling on to rebel, let's burn lost. Let's call it survival, let's call this a prayer. You're finding something holy in the wreckage we share. Hell-bound, but heaven knows I'm real. Broken bones and borrowed time, spinning on this Ferris wheel. Painted by my failings, tattered but I feel. I might be hell-bound, but heaven knows I'm real. Heaven knows, heaven knows. Shook up roots in this Carolina dust, turning every judgment into old forgotten rust. Call me sinner, say whichever way you please. Every bruise I'm wearing's just another set me free. Shout to the rafters, pride and take a light. I ain't pretending perfect to the one I got inside. Take me as I'm standing, not as I appear. You know every scar, know every single tear. Sunday morning sinner, that's what I'll be. But better a heart honest than on bending knee. I might be hell-bound, but heaven knows I'm real. In the back, brown backpack, same stretch I ran as a kid. Far from noise, nobody watching, I can laugh at what I did. The engine hums like it, sing a tune we both remember well. Last summer's marks in the mud and that peeking shell. Roadside mailbox swinging wide, saying it's alright to stay. Just me and the breeze and all my worries drifting away. Night creeping in, radio turn low. Crickets start their choir slow. Ooh, oh, it slides through. And I know these back roads are who I am. Carrying my laughter and my trouble hand in hand. Worn down through 2 tracks and a borrowed plan. Won't answer to the world, but here I stand. Yeah. Rusty gate squeaks a welcome fence line, tangled in vine. Thunderheads are threatening, but the sky's still mostly fine. Old barns
was stubborn in my heart. Gravel kicks up, headlights paint patches on the trees. Memories I've carried from these roads right up my sleeve. Ain't afraid of what they call it, ain't ashamed to be this man. It's the slow ride home, east of the county line. And I'll go where these radios singing low. And every mile was a name I know. These back roads know who I am. Carried my laughter and my trouble hand in hand. Walk down booths, 2 tracks and a borrowed plan. Won't answer to the world, but here I stand. Yeah. Mama said the cornfields will keep on my whole team. Daddy's voice echoes wherever I did what I did. Childhood secrets underneath this southern sky. Oh, don't need no reason why these back roads know who I am. Carry my laughter and my trouble hand in hand. Walk down boots, 2 tracks and a borrowed plan. Won't answer to the world, but here I stand. Oh, damn. Down by the 2-lane, dust in the ditches. Old blue pickup, boots on the gravel. Wind's got a bite smell of oil and metal. No one much cares for a suit out here. Ribbons are rubber, red clay to the chrome. Handshakes over his heads nodding slow. Strangers just stare when their GPS cracks. She's just a shortcut, they don't know what they lack. They all break down on Highway 9. That's when they learn what money can't buy. La 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Cadillac stuck, Sunday shoes in the mud. Silver and silk, never met this much grit. Calling out names that no one hears, I'm not here. Just me, my wrench, spit in my palm, roll on the chrome radio, howling low. Laugh at the lingo, been back to bolts. Shiny keys in a row, engines that stall. You pay your price, don't care what you haul. They all break down on Highway 9. That's when they learn what money can't buy. Friday at dusk, here comes the banker. Pinstripes pressed, gold watch on his arm. Smug like a fox till the tire starts spinning. He curses the clay, kicks up his charm. But I'm covered in grease, grinning my welcome. Sat on the tailgate, sipping warm Sprite. He's never met a rust, but he's met me now. Shakes my hand, feels the dirt, calls me alright. They all break down on Highway 9. That's when they learn what money can't buy. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La
night's coming on. Tail lights fade out, I'm still singing my song. Pickup humming in the mud, you beside me laughing loud. Fireflies out past the line, cooler rattles on the ground. Tires kicked up clay, dust on our clothes, dinner from the grill, sweet corn and coal. Saturday sun left the window cracked, thumbprints in the peanut butter jar. Saw you fixing up the garden fence, wire twisted on your arm. Old radio playing bare feet on linoleum, dogs at your heels dressed with them snack coffee and fields. You're my trailer queen, barefoot in faded jeans. Can't buy your kind of pretty, no tag on what it means. You're worth more than diamond rings or anything the money brings. Simple and sure, wild and free, that's all I'll ever need. Folding chairs down at Cottonwood Pond, skinny dipping with the moon up above. Cousins on the porch laughing about a busted lawnmower. You hand me a cold beer, you tease, I know you're right. Sunday chicken frying in your mama cast iron. Dust storms coming, you say let 'em roll on by. You're my trailer queen, barefoot in faded jeans. Can't buy your kind of pretty, no tag on what it means. You're worth more than diamond rings or anything the money brings. Simple and sure, wild and free, that's all I'll ever need. If we lost it all, still got what matters. Your hand in mine, nothing else shatters. White nights humming soft in the dark, right there home in my heart. You're my trailer queen, barefoot in faded jeans. Can't buy your kind of pretty, no tag on what it means. You're worth more than diamond rings or anything the money brings. Simple and sure, wild and free, that's all I'll ever need. Pick up humming, sun burning slow. Wherever I go, you're home. Oil on my shirt, ain't trying to impress. Screen door slams, evening sun setting west. Cheap beer sweating, dogs on the run. The Midwest thunder, just having fun. You laugh at my drawl, saying I'm small town. I'm watching you write me off, looking me down. But what you call nothing, I see bound, I see gold. Read love and lie, you ain't been told. my back. Everything I need right here turned. And a pump or a tree, it come all our dreams. Holding my brick tower for me. Talking to dispatch, if it's so private, look here in this patch. You call me fool, call me plain. Every line I write got dirt in its veins. There's more poetry in these double could me. Old Billy pulled up in his 80 G24, all rusted out, barely holding the doors. The rich kids laughed with the shiny machines, but Billy just smiled and knew what it means to work with your hands and make something run. Yeah, that truck ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Mud flying high in the Mississippi sun. Ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Watch her show them boys how it's really done. First round of racing, they called him a joke. That engine was coughing, almost made him choke. But deep in that mud pit, he started to shine. Left all them chrome bumpers waiting in line. Sometimes it ain't about looking number one, 'cause that truck ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Mud flying high in the Mississippi sun. Ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Come on, watch her show them boys how it's really done. They're learning now, yeah, they're starting to see. Sometimes the roughest ride sets you free. Go, Billy, go! Final heat coming, the crowd's getting loud. Billy's old Ford making his daddy proud. Them fancy trucks stuck like flies in the pit, while Billy's machine just wouldn't quit. When the mud had settled and the day was done, that truck proved pretty ain't how the race is won. Ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Mud flying high in the Mississippi sun. Ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. Watch her show them boys how it's really done. Ain't pretty, but she gets the job done. 10 at 6, machine oil and rust. 10 hours standing, doing what I must. Got my steel-toed boots and a hard hat brim, while them office folks look down mighty grim. Been here 15 years, same spot on the line. They call me simple, but I'm doing fine. Cause mama taught me young, what matters most is not what you got, but the truth you hold. These hands might be dirty, but they never told a lie. Built this town up from the ground with honest sweat and pride. You can judge me by my clothes or the truck I drive, but these hands might be dirty, they've never told a lie. Monday morning breakdown, parts seized up again. Boss man's breathing down my neck, but I know this machine like my oldest friend. Got it running smooth by break time, and that's why they keep me around. Cause I make things work without making a sound. These hands might be dirty, but they never told a lie. Built this town up from the ground with honest sweat pride. You can judge me by my clothes or the truck I drive, but these hands might be dirty, they never told a lie. Every paycheck feeds my family, every callous tells our history. And when my boy asks what makes a man, I show him these hands, help him understand that worth ain't measured by a college degree or how clean your collar's supposed to be. It's measured by the truth you live each day in the honest work that paves the way. These hands might be dirty, but they never told a lie. Built this town up from the ground with honest sweat and pride. You can judge me by my clothes or the truck I drive, but these hands might be dirty, they've never told a lie. Steel string ringing, hot sun burning, they got double hands beat the earth. Back past creek, Granddad ran fast. Tin roof moon kept the law of his track. Corn in the barrel, sweat on his back, all he owned fit in 1 feed sack. Kept his mouth shut, kept his fire low. Barefoot pride never did slow. Never told much, not a praying man, but every drop clear said he made a stand. Night wind carried danger close, hound dog warning, hush and go. Clear as corn, pure as gold, pressed down steady, never roll. Hard to break what won't fold. Clear as corn, pure as gold. Daddy grew up with a whisper name, born to the trade, not a penny saved. Fixed up a Chevy, ran the same route, never got caught, just looked out. Worked the fields, fixed the fence, Saturday nights, money spent. The empty jar kept above the stove, few old promises, debts we owed. Winter cold, fire still right, kitchen talk, oil lamp, clear as corn, pure as gold. Pass out steady, never roll. Hard to break what won't fold. Clear as corn, pure as gold. stand with the label clean, building the name from a past unseen. Old brick walls, deep copper shine, crowd in the doorway waiting in line. Paperwork filed, legacy sealed, all these secrets in a printed field. Raise a glass, a bitter grin, every pour tastes where we've been. History stings, future bold, same old spirit freshly sold. Clear as corn, pure as gold, passed down steady, never old. Hard to break what won't fold. Clear as corn, pure as gold. Running wild, looking back, living right, new track, past in my blood, dust on my boots, future built from stubborn roots. Hands still rough, ache still calls, one name stands through it all. Dry river bed, thunder rolls, what was outlaw, now rolls. Clear as corn, pure as gold, passed down steady, never old. Hard to break what will fall. Clear as corn, clear as gold. Open doors at sunrise, radio hum, work shirt hanging, boots worn thin. Laugh in the corner, socket wrench drops, someone's hand search dirty bins. Fan spinning slow, dust in the light, stains on the sleeves, talk never stops. Lunch sack open, half a sweet tea, patch on a pocket, grease never leaves. These calluses tell a story. Whoa, whoa, la, la, la. Lines run deep, strong and steady. Hands say, oh, la, la, yeah. Neighbor's old Chevy waits in the lane. Folks drift in, they all know his name. Take a minute past time, stand in the sun. Worn caps, faded old signs, everybody done. Motor turns, they'll pull us tight. No question needed, it's just right. Snap of a rag, tap on a drum. Easy grin, hard work gets done. These calluses tell a story. Whoa, whoa, la, la, la. Lines run deep, strong and steady. Hands say, oh, la, la, yeah. Rusted nails, a hanger flag, calling back blue jean tag. Oil stains, clock don't matter, hands on steel, pocket chatter. Overalls and busted knuckles, paint flaked off, half a chuckle. Story shared, beer can stack. Backroads echo, nothing lack. Pipes and wires, busted lights, old dog naps. Sunday nights, pay the bills, fill the tank. No big checks, no high rank. Move on, keep running, just keep running. La la, keep running, just keep running. Father had those hands, still does. Pass down lines, always enough. Grip the wheel, drive slow. Teach a lesson never told. These calluses tell a story. Whoa, whoa, la, la. Lines run deep, strong and steady. Hands say, oh, la, la, yeah. said the line was dead. Took off my work boots, heavy with lead. Back home to the trailer, thinking about what comes next. Bills on the counter, empty fridge, no checks. Told my old lady, don't worry for long. Got an old pickup and a fire still strong. Bought a second-hand griddle, clean it up real mean. Painted my name big and loud on that machine. Turned up the heat, found my lane, put my faith in grease and blame. Feet on the ground, rolling slow, fire in my hand, watch me go. From assembly line to serving time, yeah. Oh, they laugh, but I feel my sign. Hard iron hands, flipping orders in line. From assembly line to serving time, la 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 la. Hit at the scores at a fade away. The lines got long by the end of each day. Tater tots, popping burgers on the grill, making a killing, working that wheel. Every dawn out early, crank the window down, feel the tank, smell the bacon, roll right through town. Apron on steam, rising orders in a row. Ain't that the guy who used to run that flow? Guess they never thought some rust and grit could turn an old Ford into cash register hit. They used to call me names, but I kept my pride. Now I'm running this route, nobody's on my side, but I'm sweating the sauce. Trouble don't spoil, kept all my values, all my years on the soil. Taught the city slickers how to eat it right. Now I'm seeing the sun, staying up for the night. Got scars, yeah, but they feel like proof. Hard work pays, and I stand with the truth. From assembly line to serving time, yeah. Oh, they laugh, but I built my side. Hard iron hands, flipping orders in line. From assembly line to serving time, la 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 la. Come on, bring it one more time. Serving time. From the assembly line to serving time. Midnight pumps, dripping blood on my boots. Red pickle rumbling, lost in low tunes. Cooler full of cans, didn't ask who for. Sawdust smell drifting in from nowhere. Gas station humming, pale light swings. Your head turned down, shop bell rings. Didn't expect, never did say so. Jaw set tight, smoke window. Old habits linger, long lost thunder. Windshields foggy with questions of younger. Diesel fumes and distant thunder. Heavy heart pulling me under. Deep flames, distant thunder. Just wonder, last look, cans can't reach but wonder. Rain taps, Morse code, tap, tap slow. You lean on the ice chest, voice run low. New ring on your finger, caught the shine. Me and my best years stuck in this line. Engine idle, stories thick in the air. I step closer, but you're already elsewhere. What's that left comes Bill sunshine. Lips one done there. Low the chips are under. Heavy heart pulling me. reach for wonder. If you said no, highway folks will never know. Taillights, paint trails on my dreams. You catch me staring, we just freeze. Laid back evenings, familiar hunger. Guess we all drift, numbers unnumbered. Diesel fumes and distant thunder. Heavy heart pulling me under. Diesel fumes and distant thunder. One last look, hands can't reach but wonder. Diesel fume, distant thunder. Diesel fume, distant thunder. Diesel fume, distant thunder. Diesel distant thunder. Midnight pumps, one more breath, I surrender. Diesel fumes and distant thunder. La 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 la. Diesel fumes, distant thunder. Remember those summer days when you'd hand me those rusty keys. Said, son, there's more than driving here. It's about the memories you seize. That old Ford with the cracked windshield taught me about patience when she'd stall. Each den held a different story, and that bench seat taught me to stand tall. Now every time I grip that wheel, I hear your voice, and man, it's real. Hey, Dad, what else you got to show in that beat-up truck long ago? What else you got to show in that truck of long ago? Learn that cursing solve a bite. Learn that cursing won't solve a thing. Broken belt on a back road showed me what determination brings. Change those tires in pouring rain. Found out what these hands could do. Every scratch and every mile was another lesson coming through. And when the engine starts to sing, I feel the wisdom that you bring. Hey, Dad, what else you got to show in that beat-up truck long ago? What else you got to show in that truck all along ago? Every oil change, every spark plug, every breakdown built me up, yeah. Hey, Dad, what else you got to show in that beat-up truck long ago? What else you got to show in that truck all along ago? The truck long ago.
Sunrise found me on the river, boots still muddy from the blind. Pine needles clinging to my jacket, early frost make a steam unwind. Folks at church side out my ball cap, saying I ought to show respect. But mama always said walk in honest, not worry about what I reflect. Coffee breath in the back pew, jeans all stained with tie dust. I hear a murmur when I walk through, but Sunday's more than polish or fuss. Wooden cross hangs from my mirror, nobody asks where I've been. I got dirt under these fingers, but flea in my skin. God don't care what clothes you wear. Heart is plain, truth is plain. Let them judge, let them stare. I'll meet my maker anywhere. Old man Wilson shakes his head slow, whispers I'm stubborn as the land. But I shake hands firm and steady, faith ain't in a pressed wiper hand. Spent last night in the timber, dog barked and the world fell wide. You know peace when you stand still out where the cypress hides. No choir robe, just a camel vest, and prayers sound rough but true. I find grace beside the hay bale, the same as in a narrow pew. It's more than suit of scripture, old calluses and skin. Never mind the stairs I gather, and I stand sure within. God don't care what clothes you wear. Heart is plain, truth is fair. Let them judge, let them stare. I meet my maker anywhere. You don't look outward, not so concerned with style. He reads the inside, weighs each on a smile. To let them whisper, I'll still sing my song. Faith is lived out, not dressed up wrong. I don't care what clothes you wear. Heart is plain, truth is plain. Let them judge, let them stare. I'll meet my maker anywhere. I'll meet my maker anywhere. I met a man up where the pines run tall, rust on his truck, dog barking down the hall. Shaves with a knife, cooks up beans and ham. Folks round here just call him Mountain Man. I went to him when I was young and lost. He said, boy, your wallet don't measure your cost. Swore by the moon and creek by his shack. There's something about him that keeps bringing me back. Crazy Joe, he laughs at me, knows more than a P.O., yeah. He's free, taught me things you don't learn from books, you see. Coffee black, just a dirty tin cup, tells me life's simple, don't mess it up. You don't need much, just a patch of land. Pulled me in close, grin, shook my hand. Crazy Joe, he laughs at me, knows more than a P.O., yeah.
if you wander up that mountain road, tell them I sent you and listen close. La 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 la, you gotta listen close. Crazy Joe, he laughs at me, knows more than a PhD. Oh yeah, he's free as a breeze. Taught me things you don't learn from books, you see. You see. You say you see the stains on these hands of mine, cracked knuckles, old grease caked in every line. I wrench and I hammer till the moon, 'cause you scoff at dirty boots. But that's where pride comes from. I take a sideways stairs down to wear them like a badge. Every scar just a stamp from the life I've had. You don't know the heat of the hay on your neck, or busted nails paying rent check to check. My hands ain't clean, but my conscience is. Crime in my palms, honesty in my fist. My hands ain't clean, but my conscience is. Won't say a life like this. My hands ain't clean, but my conscience is. You laugh at my callous ass when I'll have enough, but you don't see the pride in fixing what's tough. Sun up to sundown, I don't cut and run. Blood and sweat, I count it when the day is done. You dope about fancy, you dope about fine, but what I got, I own every tool and every dime. If you walked a mile here, would you talk me down? You don't know the way, you just see the brand. My hands ain't clean, my conscience is. Crime in my palms, honesty in my fist. My conscience is. Or make my conscience. I've been bent but never broken, stubborn as a post, living for the hunger, for what matters most. You might call me stubborn, you might call me lost, but I pay what I owe, no matter the cost. You judge from the porch while I'm down in the mud, but my word means more than a suit and a shrug. You hear these hands sing as I slap the dust clean. I'll be proud when I'm gone for the life I've seen. My hands ain't clean, my conscience is. My hands ain't clean, but my conscience is. My hands ain't clean, but my conscience is.
Pick up
tailgate down, boot prints in red clay. Just looking for a line, mud clings to every tire, wind shakes the pine. Muddier the better, that's how we roll together. Hey! Radio crackles, dogs bark near, laugh cuts through the rain. Steel's home when the rain, steel toes on the pedal, no coat, no need, just cold hands and proud to disobey. Muddy on the night, roll together. Folks from town never get it, shaking their heads as we pass. Every stain a badge, every dent a mark. We don't wash it off, just let it last. Bloodier the better, that's how we roll together. Rounder, crank it up, keep it spinning. One more round, that's beginning. Mud on my arms, smile on my face, all I need right here in this place. Booze cake with clay, I run past tangled vines. A cicadas scream through the sweat-soaked pines. Mama calls my name from a crooked porch swing. Something wild in how the river pulls me in. Sunburn bites my shoulders. First fight with my brother leaves me grinning. Muddy knees scraped, a raw badge of honor. Chasing dogs through the sawgrass, taste of iron and rain. Fingertips stained with earth, grinning at mud-stained jeans. Every scrape on my shin keeps tugging me back to the place where every day is hard-earned luck. Born in the backwoods, raised in the mud, can't wash it off, count nine, run from the flood. Heard what they said, born in the backwoods, raised in the mud. Nights got thick with smoke from a bonfire crackling. Whiskey passed in a dented jar, laughter piling up under big hard scars. Lightning bugs caught mason glass, flicking wild, hot air sticking to my skin. First taste of freedom road, shotgun when the law rolled slow. Ruddy roads cut the dark, knuckles wide on the wheel. Squall of an old hound calling us haulers and sons, arguing pine with every word. Voices echo like thunder off low tin roofs. Splinters in my palms, wild hair in a stubborn street. Daring the rain to break me, blinking grit out of my eyes. Another day, another line traced down my back. Born in the backwoods, raised in the mud. Can't wash it off the door, can't run from the flood. Heard what they said, born in the backwoods, raised in the mud. You say we're backward, but you ain't seen hardwood. Hands like leather, tell the truth better than a suit ever could. You never understood how loud an open sky gets. Say what you want, I'll keep laughing in the rain. Born in the backwoods, raised in the mud. Can't wash it off, can't run from the flood. Heard what they said, born in the backwoods.